Hello, me people. Una kushe, una kaba, una adu. This is Sarakas TV, which we program Saloon for Better. Today, we will talk about the struggle of black people around the globe. And we will bring una somebody way, at least we can talk about that and talk about the PhD when pull him down syndrome around people around the world, and including Sierra Leoneans them. We not so nobody will bring una come Bishop Emmanuel B. Kuyate Senior, we na him na the senior pastor na the Family Restoration Worship Center na Old Bridge na New Jersey. Bishop, welcome to Sarakas TV.
Thank you, Mr. Mansari.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Bishop, as we bring you can today, we see waiting they go around the world, including waiting they happen in our country. We want there, at least as a man of God, let you talk about things them where they go around the black people around the world and the struggle of people and they go through and waiting at the repercussion when the black man they look or the white man they look in company the wicked now the part of God waiting get for be as soon as una they preach to we and let we do the right thing. One day you talk about that to reviewers them, at least let them understand how the world they go and things the way people and they do we know right, sir.
Well, family them, first of all, they tell them thank you. And also they tell the president thank you when they invite me at this platform here today. This thing where they go around this world here, believe you me, not to think we good. People in life they don't mess up. And they don't indoctrinate we for say we not supposed to not go for better. All waiting and do now for program we and make sure we look like buffoon. They don't turn away the guy. So anytime you want to go before, they don't put up a system where you're not able for bypass them. Like one simple thing. When you go Africa, now they all the minerals then they. And then minerals then they God put in Africa for benefit the black race. But if you watch, with all the minerals we then get, because of the color of their skin, when the business people then go there, then they go tell them how much they want pay for the minerals them. And when the black people then say, no, we not go agree for they pay this amount for this mineral, then they pull off, then go back in the country. And so when the black people then go now foreign country for go sell their minerals them, then they meet obstacle, then they block them because they don't agree on a price in the world market. And so you find out that because of that, it's just difficult for them to go before. And when they pay cheap for their materials here, then they tell you how much they want to pay for their minerals here. But then when they don't go produce them back and they don't come to find goods, then they come back and tell you how much you for pay for buy them. Na correct thing na de. So you take me off fat fry me. Look like wetin happen in China. Them beat the black people them. They reduce the black people to nothing. Then when they go back in a saloon, they want to go take over a saloon back again. Everything in China is Chinese. So you see this thing. Now, a spiritual battle. Spiritual battle in a sense, listen, if we not ask God for like coming to the midst, we're not able for fatal because this not generational we don't go before born with people them, then don't suffer. You know, believe. Before Mandela inauguration, South Africa been the boom. By the time they elect Mandela in South Africa, then withhold all their finances. The money cannot not the car again. Now the same thing happened in Zimbabwe. And when you go there, as rich as other countries then they, if you look what they get, believe me, some of the blacks then they live in swamps, now slumps then they live inside. I don't go there, I don't go see how then they live. So then just feel say we for the bottom, we not for go before. And the reason that because black people then get sorry at. So much that they like stranger, they like people. And so then they play on their generosity, their kindness. But black people, they don't say when they don't mass when I go on. You know, I mean, they tell one day, I mean, they go up upstate New York, and somewhere around Saratoga, I see one billboard. This white man in the riding horse, then the horse, they run panther people them. But the white man, why he didn't panther the horse in right hand, he pointing right hand up because crown, if they try to grab the crown, for hold the crown. When I look at that picture tell me, say, them people here, when they want get all of that crown, they don't care whether they mass. They go mass you for let them get what they want. And so now a very serious problem. And so it don't become rampant. You see, now that don't result to racism. What's it make God use the death of George Floyd for awakening the entire world? He said, listen, God can only use one person for bring a change. He used Moses for bring a change for pull people and come on Egypt. And look, George Floyd, we now come on, man, we nobody no know. In that don't awaken the whole race card and racist system that the whole world. So you see, Lord put this thing at God in, and because Jesus Christ himself, he talk against racism. If I know, at one time when Jesus talk about the Good Samaritan, everybody say Good Samaritan a blood business, not a blood business, not a title business. He say, who that like in company 9 you neighbor, the only way do good 9 in neighbor. So goodness no camp and blood, goodness no camp and color, in no camp and which you know. Goodness come as a result of love. And love, not a choice somebody can go by. If God not put love in your heart, I don't care how you pray 7 times a day, love not the inside you, not the inside you. Not a tree they buy. Now we call the fruits of the spirit, love. So for let we overcome this racism, first of all, we have to ask God to put love in our heart. Because them people here, they don't turn away their home. They don't take you make nothing. You know, believe if you go to some corporate them, now the front office now white people you they see. When you want to see the black people and go to the warehouse. Like sweating. When are they produce? Now then they work. So this thing now affects even Africa. You see Africa, I remember in 1961, not even get the first school now, Congo with Patrice Lumumba. Waiting to because the African they try to come together with Julius Nyerere, Jomo Kenyatta, Kwame Nkrumah, Nnamdi Ezekwe, they all be the try to come together for get the African unity so that they can stand as one. But then they enter we and they scatter we, then turn we brain, then turn against each other. Now the beginning of we own trouble that now Africa. And guess what? Anytime you see them people here, then get something you want. I'll tell you something they're going to do in the war. You know, you find out say the only flight to me to go to the rebel territory then at the Red Cross. This is not thing I tell you what happened. Inside the Red Cross, they remember seeing American did. That Red Cross flights they been get ammunition, also been get rest because the rebel not been get food for it. Now the rebel them they mine the diamond and everything, but they not get side for go sell them. The only way they get money or they buy the cigarette and drugs, if now when the helicopter go there, who's kind of helicopter me they fly that beside the Red Cross? Medicine for us. So then go there and drop there then drop the drugs and the rest, and then take the diamond, because they don't program them and say they don't get machine for grade the diamond. When they look diamond, they say the diamond it costs 10 US dollar. No lie, they lie. Because they don't get the bubble, they don't get machine, so then take the dollar, then come. You go like big and get to and call Firestone plantation. How on earth, if you want to help country, they go take a whole 300 or more thousand acre of land and go lease some for $5 for the whole month. But who said today for trouble? God self not like that, bro. You know, it's not possible. You see, when I remember the story where Jesus Christ go to the woman at the well, he said, give me water, I think. The woman say, waiting, we and the Jews will not get dealings. We not Samaritan. Because the Jewish people, they don't program the Samaritan for busy then and nothing. They don't turn everything. I will nothing good going for company. That's so them people they don't do it. But the God will create we know what in inside we. So this battle then a spiritual battle. We get for fighter in a way with prayers. Because now make the Bible say, except the Lord build the house, the laborer laboreth in vain. No president can turn this situation around with black people. Only God, because now a spiritual battle with a fight now. All the demons they don't lose. They want to see black man don't. You know, he ain't nothing good but the black man. So then can say, how you expect Africa for develop? How you expect Salon for develop for go better? Where if they not give you one spoon, you not go eat. How?
So Bishop, I got a quick question for you.
Yes.
In terms of religion, right? They worship the same Jesus we the white people in the worship.
Mm-hmm.
But the white people in the get most of the benefit. So is Jesus or God a partial person that only listen to the wishes of the white people and ignore that of the black people then?
No, you see, the Bible says, let the wheat and the tear go together until the day of harvest. You see, this is not a good question we don't ask. So I can tell you something. Even in our religion, they get what they call cabal. They get their own secret connection. Wait, before they come out first, now them first go don't know. And then they tell them party them. So before you even come to the black man, they don't empty the coffers. They don't get what they want. So the way self way left self black man or the getter. It's so now they tell you now the evil with it and we are just selfish people. People that don't use religion as a means of enriching themselves. Not to God, oh, now greed. Eh? What to make Christ take say, give me this 5 loaves and 2 fish, let me feed people. Because you want everybody for enjoy. But oh yeah. Now I make some of we where I can see some TV commercially, I see some people and they go sit down. Oh, this child is that, he's hungry, he needs shoe. Let me tell you something. Then they collect millions of dollars from donors then. Then just they use like 1%, then go feed the people then they take picture, then can put them back in the TV. And the rest of the money, it didn't have them bank account for them picking them. That now from God. But the Bible says, whatever you reap.
But what will you say to people that says, why can't God stop them from doing that? Because they're harming humanity.
Well, you know what?
Like, for instance, when that cop kneeled down on Floyd, like for 8 minutes long, why God not intervene? How you explain that to somebody who, you know, they too much into religion? Because I know in America we get a lot of pagans.
Yeah. But you see, the way God they think, not the way they think. He say he ways not to ways. It's not God can give you long hope. People like he say, every day for thief man, one day for master house. And when God want to destroy you, he they use the commonest possible. Would have been ever know about George Floyd.
That's true.
You know, God give them a long hope. Nobody know about George Floyd.
That's true.
God can only use one situation for turn the whole ground. He used Moses for free the children. So you see what him? God get tired. He say, no, I give them people a free choice for choose what for do good or bad because God not a dictator.
So he's not partial.
God not a partial God. You understand? And so now, you know, when you not possible, you want eat, they eat the permanent gun at your elbow. You remember saying that God did do. Now you self you did do. God they give people a long hope. And you see how God use common man where will not be the thing but.
Yeah.
Now God use that man now, right?
Mm-hmm.
That man they will use when at the sacrificial lamb, not to make prime minister there. What thing happen in America where Japan get for demonstrate? Other than we don't kill in America where Japan demonstrate, London demonstrate over 20,000.
Australia.
France, Canada, all over the world, then they demonstrate. You see, when God get it for it, nobody can stop and go.
Okay, my family, una we just the join with viewers them. Una they listen to Bishop Emmanuel B. Kuyate. We a senior Bishop B. Kuyate senior we na the senior pastor na Family Restoration Worship Center na Old Bridge, New Jersey. And as una the listing where Bishop they talk about waiting the happen around the globe and waiting the happen with human being. This God na patient God, he just tell like way they talk say 100 day for thief man, 1 day for master house. We they talk about the black struggle around the world, around the globe. And as soon as they listen, waiting Bishop say like this George where then kill in the United States. It just start like tin be done the done. It just start like way the fire they under, then the surface they and the wait stomach for let somebody touch him. Well, look at nobody not be know this man. When police touch him, when I see waiting they go around the globe. Around the globe, all side they demonstrate. Now in this bishop they try for talk with a man of God, they try for clear waiting they go around the globe. And also Bishop I be watching the way they happen amongst the black way na so to we safe and not be say because past you be white before you be racist. You can be black, you know, another racist somebody, maybe from the region or from outside the person come out, you can do things the way people know they expect say you good one. But to get one thing way would they look at even around the Sierra Leone community, the African community, when a PhD, like for pull somebody down. Like right now you get your ministry. There are certain people in the way, at least if not clean-hearted Sierra Leoneans them or even black people, then go join you for build your ministry. But other people then go say no. If Bishop Emmanuel B. Kuyate Senior can get a ministry, myself can get a ministry for myself. So what do they think of them people and they instead of them can help for push you up, then go try for pull you down among the blacks around the globe and even to Sierra Leone, sir?
Well, you see. Mr. Mansage, this two is Solomon called Ojukogo. Then no, Ojuko that means you don't get satisfied mind. All man want be somebody, and this almighty dollar and 9 people in the chase, they want, you know, God don't make we way for be satisfied, but we not satisfied. We just want to we comping down, so we get that crab mentality. Then go see what I want go down so for let it help and not they want put and down. And if they all they don't know, they want let it go under them. People, you know, what they come up in life, that's what they call respect, satisfaction, honor. And that we grow up meet. But today, people they determine them prestige based upon the kind also they get and the kind of money they get. So if they see somebody get money, they feel say, oh, that person they get money past them. That means they don't diminish their level. They're not a better person. So then go do everything for pull that person they don't. Listen, you know, the one story in Mark 5 where this man been sick. You know, Mark chapter 2, the man sick. They say, Paul, she will call a salon fix. In Paris, they see this man sick. I say, you know what? We know they left this man, so we go do everything possible. They say, then put the man down at the roof. But if not so, they say, that man, they will fix my life and so not too much we can for better. But this is not the problem. We're not going to love. We're not respect one another. We're too greedy. We're not get satisfied mind. You know, then goes, well, listen. Let's talk about salon. You see salon. Fulama will come today and go better. Ganama will come today better. Nigeria will come today better. Chinese man will beat Saloma than China. When they can Salon, they open and then go better. Wait to make we not go better. Wait to make we not for better. Because we get that bad heart. We feel say if this person get past we are a non-entity. No. Even for married, not all man God make for married though. Because sometimes you better pass where you did by yourself that you go to some gonna lie on a use. But because somebody get this, we get forget them. Because this person get married, they get 50,000 organizer, 100,000 I should be. No, not in anything. Listen to me. We get for listen, and you go to say Yan King Rich.
That's true.
But no, we won't be like all man. You cannot minister you. You see, it all down to the foundation. Foundation. We get ministry, we don't get great grand picking there na this New Jersey. Waiting do. And I can always tell I say one church not go finish the gospel. If we not come together enough for nothing. This battle they fight. The church now the only entity on earth where God give permission, where God they use as a vessel for bring peace and unity. But if the body of Christ not together, this one do what you want to do, this one do what you want to do. How will go before Bo?
I was just going to ask you, we say the church is actually the vessel where they bring people in together. But recently we see churches in the divide. We see pastors in the divide. Everybody say, okay, me say they go for my own church. So what you going to say to people and say, if the people that we're in charge for bringing we together is dividing, how about the rest of us?
Well, you know, then get one thing at salon, see what they see, and then they flash.
Mm-hmm.
That means then when they flash you, that means you get for return. Some people and then God not calling, God flash, that flash, they flash. And so if you get flash, you know, get back like God don't tell what you for do they want to go to ministry. Listen, many people go to ministry, I say welcome. Not for married at the two, now for maintain the woman and at the thing.
You see. Well, Bishop, because we know only long here so today because you know say you get a busy schedule. We just want like as you don't give message and me people are on audio they join with this now Bishop Emmanuel B. Kuyate Senior. We now the senior pastor na Family Restoration Worship Center na Old Bridge, New Jersey. They just they tell everybody things the way they happen around the globe and between the Sierra Leoneans there with them PhD syndrome. They will get busy schedule. So Bishop, waiting at the last
actually before in last word, I don't know, you can talk about the effect we slavery get on African countries, like the impact.
Oh my goodness. Listen to me. first of all, they so do this thing that all the go school now Africa, when they study about America.
Exactly, yeah.
And so when I come America, one me African brother asked me, say, if not trees would they live? If not treat without. Now I say yes, the ambassador na tree up the tree that they did. Then they ask me, say, when they get birthday party, they say when I can make fire when I dance around naked. I say yes. The problem is slavery don't destroy Africa. Where them they go capture brother them. They're strong energetic man when they take and left them all part they were not able to take care of the Pekin. So they're not able, the Pekin and they're not able to get good education or nothing. Then just left in a treat and they go to a farm, go plant cassava.
And sometimes they even take the Pekin themselves.
Then they take the Pekin. Yeah. So I mean, listen. Then don't make people for. You see, them program with that, the wicked which man could go Africa, then go embrace them. But let the half good African go Africa. No, it look like na complex or waiting. And they are just as bad as we are.
Or even more, probably.
But you don't know. Who's smart, but much man get mind for going to learn as somebody neck and kill him. So, me people them are the big una when are all day na this gospel business together. Lord put we ego one side. God not the judge you about how much bank account you get. Even though bank account now need for carry the gospel go forward. But God the judge you about how many souls. Listen, you don't go please everybody. I can tell you that. I don't care what you do. Some man they just train guys. But not that makes you not get forget together and make effort too. If somebody go to a church and you preach the right thing, and the person walk away, when the person come back to my church, I'll put the right thing. You know, somebody can tell me, say, oh, what to make you leave that church? Oh, that pastor, they not try to say, well, you don't mean me saying at the same person, that's what they do. That's what they behave. So you got to make up your mind though. But I don't know what's now problem. Oh. Like I say, if God call you, they behave differently. But when they flash you, because when the devil flash you, they're going to go open church. And some church, they believe me, I can tell them, you better go buy van and keep service na your van, rather than go rent building. Because you go to church like 7, 8 people in at the church. Why don't go rent one van, one bus and keep service there? But you see, now the problem, all man want to be bishop. All man want to be apostle. All man want to be senior pastor. All man want to get title.
What do you think about those pastors or reverends that have very expensive cars, flight, you know?
Well, listen, there's nothing wrong if the members then give you.
Okay.
But you always remember, say, you're a servant. You understand?
So God not really there against being rich. It's how you get rich.
How you get rich, number one.
Okay.
And God concerned also about rich. Wait till God put one old rich man in hell and put Lazarus in heaven. So your riches can take you to hell. And your riches can take you to heaven.
Okay.
But you get for help one another. Like I said, we all get flaws. We all not perfect. But do the best you can do for help your brother and sister there. You see the Chinese and then get together, then get company. You see the Spanish people and get company.
Help each other.
No,
Yeah.
we own the shipping business. You get this small Somerset, New Jersey. I will get 10% shipping company. Which make you not get together and get a corporation. Big guy.
Because we too dissected, you know.
And then you go pull the other man.
Mm-hmm.
Then when you die, you cancer cannot get pocket too. So all the two together. So I want to tell me people that I say, listen, nothing wrong for let you get rich, but not take your riches as if to say, now God give you. Now God give you the power for get wealth. And not all man goes. He said the poor you always have with you. So remember the poor. So me family, let us take everything to God in prayer.
Yeah.
You got any more questions?
No, it's like when Bishop do round up, me family, una we just they join we be just they talk about.
Well, Bishop one left now. Eh?
Yes, they get programs them for attend, and
We'll probably get a day we'll get the bishop the whole day.
okay, yes.
We're gonna be very enlightening.
Yeah, so before una we just they join we be just they talk about black struggle around the globe and about Sierra Leone and Bishop don't church all the area then day. But today it just can do short time, we will spend time.
Like an intro today.
Yes, we can give una a lot at least for una understand and let una forget what that PhD syndrome and certain things then they now God they call you. We God not call you when you go first, just like what Bishop say, some people then a flash. Just because if you say 10 people, 15 people, they tell you I do, if you say you popular, you say for go get your ministry. Instead of you come and join somebody we don't establish already, we at least una go push forward for push the word of God. And beside that one day, among Sierra Leoneans again, you get a lot of people when somebody they grow, and this we can look for greener pasture. We then get the PhD syndrome for people and down Bishop don't mention about that too. So now we just join me, this is Cast TV, and we'll get back to una back next week. We will bring una come Bishop at any time.
You can continue with like news update.
Okay. Yes, so we left with Bishop for now, and waiting go up in like latest development of things them where they go on at the country, where a lot of human rights abuses and they go on at the country back, and they talk about this COVID-19 and the things the way they happen, especially in Sierra Leone. A lot of people don't they confess, don't they challenge the current administration, say COVID not in Sierra Leone. We did not say COVID exists.
It's possible to say COVID didn't alone, but then they look they hype the number.
Yes. Like
in order to attract donors.
Yes, we know, yes, if COVID day, but the kind of way within the hype the figure, at least now that go make like for left funding cancer where a lot of people will not testify about that. So like also the interdistrict lockdown and not tell well and not make sense now the country, because America where millions of people don't die, no not get any lockdown we they do among the people them. America will not ever see them beat somebody for buy max. Yeah, then they beat people them for buy max, and Salon America no sign of the way they sell pass.
Yesterday you say max, so people may correct you.
And say
it's not a max, a mask.
Mask. Okay. That's fine.
I forget to tell you.
All right, that's okay. Yeah, people in the buy mask. Okay, yes, and America now, people in the buy them. You understand? So I want them to understand. Say that beat on the.
So what are the people where they sell the mask?
The mask them, the government. I see one policeman. I don't know if na Bokenema old Mike they announced.
So now government officials.
Yes, because what we understand, and we get a lot of COVID-19 things the way UAE donates to the Sierra Leone government, and Sierra Leone government not come out of the information ministry for tell we almost this then.
So now the donated items in the sell to the
donated
people.
items now in the sell, and then they tell you say if you not put mask then go arrest you, then go lock you up for certain period of time. No, it's not called for. That beat then they beat people them around the world. May not see in Africa no more, then include Sierra Leone where they always the photocopy waiting people and they pass and beat people them for them thing and the way they're not supposed to. And also the inter-district lockdown where they do ain't not called for.
What are the inter-district?
They say if you live Rito, you know for go Bo, you know for go Makeni, you know for go Lunsa, outside then a day for tap. But then they allow certain people them for go where then they give pass Then other people and then they bypass. If you want to go, they bypass.
So it depends on who you are.
Yes, individual they bypass. Then if you get motorcar, they bypass. And all the one they go now the police and the army they pocket. Or I don't know if
probably they pretty much they create an opportunity for the police them for exact bribe from people them.
yeah, of
Because
course.
if you want to travel from one district to the other, if you get money, you will bribe the police.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
they kind of they beef up them bribery avenues.
Yes, exactly. And also, even some parts of the country where some people and they use bypass, you get military personnel and police them. Because most of the police and the military them where they assign at the country, we don't confirm say a lot of them now just youths then they pull then Kamajo and then can't get the uniform now then they pass and intimidate people and they beat people and for put mask na their face, you know. So all that thing and they are not good for the country. And also the political detainees, the way they arrest, like they may do the same thing to one cheerleader in Alumni. When they arrest them, they left them. When they ready back, then go arrest them, they left her until they kill her. Yes, until the lady die. So now similar thing and they do to Dr. Sylvia Belaiden, we then be arrest, then don't left them, then they go arrest them back, then go lock her up back. So
presently you say they
presently they're on detention. Yes, I know
even though they
now
don't release them.
they don't release them, they go court back last week they arrest them. But you see, all that thing there where they happen, a piece and then colonial politics them and people in the play. Then thing and then they work now because
so what thing happened to the civil society when they talk for people? Then?
No, the civil society, but a lot of people don't confirm say 90% of them are the present governments partner, the members them
the campaign manager.
Yes, now campaign strategy now they use. Then come out for talk against the past government because then they now this government who they in now. So when this government they in now, all the thing the way that they do, then just keep quiet and they talk because with this organization, we I don't know if Nazana Bango or whatever my last name be they during the Chijan Kaba in term. Every vibrant we campaign for good governance where we see I see one lady we believe say na SLPP girl we na the current government they support we na Marcela Samba we from then tell the way you see the SLPP come into governance now me quiet but we understand say at least they receive brown envelope. So if you talk Clinton and they all can stop. So they ask other human rights organization them way at least not belong to no political party where they look and talk for the rights of the people, especially with the concerned Leonean women the way doing at the diaspora we don't form an organization for go after the and like a pressure group and talk for the rights of the people. So far, at least we can stop here for today. We'll just try for call on the present government.
Before you stop, I know yesterday you get the concerned women at the diaspora.
Yeah.
What's your impression about their work?
No, at least they're vibrant and since they are non-political and with the aims.
But you feel say it's possible to be non-political and
no, as of now when they form, so right now they are non-political. At least they get the aims.
They are non-political as a group, but the stuff they're willing to go for is very political.
Yes, because the things the way they happen at the country now political intimidation they go on at the country because the guys the way they run the country now then can't then so it's like indirectly they have already suspended the constitution because they say that it's state of emergency. So then they do any kind of thing within they do. And when you look at the time away within they run the government, it's like and they run like with decree like a military junta rule because they come and not ever see. I mean, when you get a government when the majority in a parliament way now they're supposed for get speaker and not get and they impose and you never been a Sierra Leone since we born. For let policeman and go inside the well of parliament, old parliamentarian and beat them, pull them a door. Then people here they do them. They don't go this political.
So I know say you keep referring to the constitution, laws. The constitution don't mean anything if the government they respect the rule of law. So even though we got a constitution, not just words on paper, if if everything comes from the president, then they determine what happens. then the constitution is useless.
Well, that's the way the government is going on now, because it's like now the government, the presidents, they make decision for waiting happen. So like the constitution is just a piece of paper, like nothing other day. Because like look like here, you go see an Anthony, you go see a lawyer. When we don't go to, you tell her waiting at your case. As you turn out waiting at your case, so before even you take money and say okay, pay consultation fee or something, and they turn back a draw one book, open page, you watch. And so say yes, this case will come with the constitution say yes, you get right over this case. So they take your case and do it. So that's why all them things and they things then the way they bind people and rules, at least regarding anything where they happen in the country. But now you know say they get one word in the country, especially asylum, orders from above. So like as you say, that constitution day for now another we cannot know which time they go begin work, but now it's orders from above.
So another thing, since the bishop is not here, if you say religion, really they help Africa?
No.
I mean, we get more churches in Freetown than probably the whole of the United States.
But
still, yeah, we go through a lot of struggles. Like, we as black people, we're very religious, but we are not getting enough returns compared to the white folks.
we see...
Like, they are not as religious as we are, but they are, you know, they're having a good time on this world. So far, this is all we have, the planet, whilst you're alive. This is all we know. They can tell you, say, okay, probably you will go heaven. But so far, also within we know, as Creole man can say. And as we see, like, then they get more benefit from the globe.
Okay, let me tell you one thing about where you mentioned about the white and like the black and the religion in Africa. Like you first to the white, waiting up, like your example. Where I see and Kuro one. Now I make always advise them family Leoneans the way they work na them facility them way then go say you worker of the month today, this of the month today. Na lie, na full and the full na. Now because then they use you, now make them the full end. And una way then they give administrative position them way, then they use you now because guess what? Then they look how una they treat una your fellow black then at the job now that then they use you their own people them. And when they don't get rid of when they don't get what they want from you, they don't know what's in the way how for treat you company black man at the end of the day and they kick you out of the job. That now one I make so whosoever we go work na any job, we then give a managerial position, then give people away subordinate to you. Very be careful. Because then we give you the position and they watch you and see how they treat you people them. Then just they use you as a scapegoat. Then get all the strategy out for handling people them. That's why a lot of jobs today where you see even you get a white supervisor, and they treat you like a black man. Guess what? Because they don't plant black man power now, we don't treat you now all kind of way and from then learn how for treat you now. Because I say racism not be there, but people them don't get with them because people them they do them in a civilized manner. In a civilized manner, and they do something to you way bad, where you ask them say it's well certified. You get a paper for her. Then they wear code so then if you money, you go lay complaints on side and say you get paper for her, certified for do what they do. And let's come begin to the white. I go now one time after we get weekend. We'll get that hurricane na New Jersey and be Katrina. We'll get that hurricane. We're gonna one warehouse where the warehouse full up with a lot of toiletries, then soap, different kind of soap where people in the shower with. You can't believe the people that were there, Spanish, Indians, and whatever. Then past 30 we go for buy truckloads. Guess the owner of the warehouse. You know what they say? They say then they wait for somebody. Guess who that pull up? A young white bobo. Where 30 years. When the bobo come, until the bobo choose waiting and waiting there he wants, then pull them aside before they sell it, give anybody else. So it's like then they own.
So why if you say that it happened?
Well, now the
I think like a lot of stuff that we do. We know they think about the bigger picture. Like white people, when they work as a group, Why most of us, they work as an individual. And the number is really what matters at the end of the day. The more successful black people is better than fewer black people being successful.
Yeah.
So what the white people they do, they always extend opportunity to each other. You know, so that way when they put all successful white people in together, they outnumber every other race. So that's why if you go, when you apply for a job, most of the people that makes the decisions are white people. And if the white people that make a decision as to whether get a job, they are more likely to employ one of their kind, somebody who look like them, when are the white people then. Because at the end of the day, they think of themselves as an individual. Say, okay, probably this person, even though they hire, you don't know much. But eventually he will know. And when he know that it don't add to the success of the white race as a whole. We black people don't think like that. Like we only think about within the box, not outside the box. In other words, we only think about the immediate impact, the immediate result. But white people they think far, like they get a strategy we need to work on, you know. So if they hire somebody, they're not going to hire you because of what you know, but because of who you are. And who you are is one of them.
Yeah. But you see,
I mean, you can't blame them for that in a way. Even though in our own point of view, not a bad thing. But at the end of the day, every race they fight for be the better race. The problem what we get as black people and they already mess we up. So for make we get back on we feet, not a big struggle.
Yeah, I go agree with all what you talk because we don't see them physically, we don't see them face to face. Not to say then they tell you about that, you know. And you still get people we lack the understanding. We still get the white folks and they push them for go against them fellow black. So these are there are certain things that they we you not go allow me as far as me know. I be don't be like let me say league where I at the head some team now a facility where I be like headers of a facility where at least the healthcare workers in the main area like we are all like CNAs or whatever. Me na leader amongst them where at least where after the supervisor give me assignments I share among and I the oversee supervisor no day. Then try for do all kind thing for let at least the snitch on my fellow workers them. I not do them. But you get people the way they do them where I don't get a lot of complaint about that. People the way then they make supervisor them na them working place the way na black na Sierra Leonean them. Them they snitch on them fellow Sierra Leoneans then to them boss them.
But here's the thing too, right? Some of them people in the I mean obvious for blame them. But when you think really deep, you can't blame some of them people in it. Some of them come from a struggling family. So they're ready and willing to do anything for solidify their own position. That's one thing like people don't think. One of the success with the white people then do is to mess the way they think and also make we poor. When you are poor, there's a lot of things you can do. You know what I mean? We know humanly, desirable for a lot of people then. But when you poor, certain decisions they make, mostly selfish. Because you want to get yourself out of poverty. It's just not like if you get a job right now, white man can give you $100,000. Say, I want you to do this thing for me. You know what? 100,000.
It depends.
Yeah. So first of all, they put we outside and want we for be. You know what I mean? Being poor, whether you're not white or you black, the decisions the way they make is mostly gonna be selfish. Because you the first for make you go do good to other people, and must not say you're in a position for go do good. But if you the struggle, the first thing we want to do now for how for make yourself first comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So some of them people, and you can't blame them just because most of them come from then they struggle for survive. So if white man don't put money in their face, say do this, the temptation is there, you know?
Yeah, because I go agree with what you say, because if, for example, when they pay somebody $10, they want you for let you go after you will commit them, or people there for prosecute them, and they say, okay, will they begin give you $12?
12 or 13, or will they give a new position?
Yes.
Sometimes they will create an office, decorate them really nice, this is going to be your office. When they do that, like they don't disorient you thought process. Okay. At that point, now they can get you for do anything.
Okay, yes. If I can give you, because a lot of things where they happen among this alone community, they can discuss with certain people. When even at the nursing field, somebody will be doing a nurse where instead they push pills, they push that cat, they give medicine, they and it. Every day on hourly. Yes, it is hourly. But them pull and they can give a supervision position where at least they get some money where the money stagnant. But when you look the money where they get, and not compared to where if they push cards where they make overtime. And the overtime where they make, guess what? Then they delay when they do them paperwork, then get a strategy there for how them for make the money. So first of all, they can get a supervisor position. And if you say for they make money, pass where they push cards. Guess what's in the with man and French panel. And begin push them say, oh no, you're not going for make your paperwork 3 hours. 1 hour tell you for don't do the paperwork. So the wait man they right away catch and they say yes. This 1 hour time for make a memo, say everybody wait don't done, you shift 11 by 12 before go out of the building. So now that it take now from now the administrator then take and say no, anybody now 1 hour you forget out. So you see they use the black man for get idea how for treat the black man. What you do because if you say we then get a position money they but you can't find out say money no day. At the end of the day, he left the supervision position, he come back, he can't push cut. And then they don't pull business. They don't pull business. So passing self get for go around the clock, they work overtime or find 2-3 jobs for them make the money. When if you say if they make now 1 grand place, but you get delay in tactics, how they doing paperwork for less.
So you know say like they're doing that because they don't see people are desperate.
Yeah.
So that moment when they get in this position, all the person they think about is new position equals to new money.
Yes.
So when you come out, say, be with it, they think, you become disappointed.
Yes.
So all these things come to the same thing what they say. When you are poor, like Salo, when they say you don't reach your Waterloo. When you are at your lowest ebb, all the decisions and way they make in a survival mode, they make a decision that based on what you want as an individual. At that point, you think about nobody else. But make you begin to think about community and everything. No say you kind of somehow comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like before you buy an extra bottle of wine for go give a friend, must not say either say you can able get one for yourself, or you already have a bottle of wine. But if you wake today, you don't get penny, or you only get like $10, there's no way you can say, okay, make I take this $10 what I get, let go buy a bottle of wine and go give this party.
No way.
So the first thing you'll be like, okay, I get $10, no matter what happen, I go get one wine for myself. So this, because of this situation, like a lot of things that we do, you can't blame people then for that. You can blame the surrounding circumstances, where they make people and take certain decisions that we really messed up.
Yeah, but also you talk about one thing, some people, because of the kind of situation where they come out from, out of poverty, they can use them for do any kind of thing.
Exactly.
And also the second thing again, there are certain people where the most thing where they disturb them around, like especially like the Salon community, them short-sighted.
That's why I say, like people need to think outside the box. They think pretty much for satisfy their immediate needs.
Yeah.
Until we think as a community, like you think about the number, I can give you an example. Look, Somerset, why you feel say the mayor always deal with black people in the events? Because within in here, you know, say, the number is there. It's all about the overall number. You as an individual, you don't mean nothing to politicians.
Yeah.
But when you get a block of people and we, you know, say, then people that are able to make a win election. If you notice, like, whatever we do, he's there. He's not there probably because he like we, but because, you know, the power will get where election come.
Of course.
You know?
Yeah, so those are the things that really go around the community, like we they talk so, you know, especially like we, Bishop they talk about, look at like Somerset. Somerset now one game township, but Amos Salon Mox they did it, Amos Salon Church they did it. And you be they ask me about religion in Sierra Leone and the amount of religious or the place in the mosque and the church the way they did. But I can always give example. A guy be the work na Seratel. Now ordinary man, he just there for send fax and receive fax. Now I left them. He go join one ministry. He be the work na Seratel how many years I no get motoka. The day we can find the couch them Mercedes Benz. I did the face to face way one in co-worker, in former worker come. Man, now you get this? He say yes. Who's the work now? He say He said, but we don't go pure ministry. He said, you don't know, say ministry na shortcut for make quick money. So, na business. Now I make, like I can say, there are certain things where if I donate to the people the way need them directly. Directly and then bless you. So, and then they take me money, go give somebody, he take and they go below, they go buy good 5 months to cano, and then they do it.
To be honest with you, like, the pastors, the way they really make money in religion, to me, they are the successful people then. Because even white people, they use religion for enrich themselves.
Of course.
You know, look at the Vatican, the amount of riches the way they get, all come to religion. So I'm not going to blame like an African pastor or an African prophetess we enrich himself. To me, that is success. Because religious figures are more like salespeople. Then. If they're able to sell, then act well, then they make good money. And if they make money, they might as well enjoy them.
Of course, yes.
You know?
But like,
I don't blame people that make
don't
money.
talk at me. Say at least if you reach yourself once now by donation or whatever, there's no problem with that.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't really blame the pastors then that is making money.
Okay. So
because when you make money, you're not gonna be the one for eat all that money there. Sometimes you go get your family, we then go benefit from that, you got friends. So in the Muslim part, like they discourage people then from being rich, which I think is the wrong approach. The world where we today, money means a lot. You know what I mean? If you're not a family person, you don't get money, you're not able to send your picking into very good schools. You're not able to provide for your family if you don't get money. So any religious person will preach against being rich, though at the same time they accept donation, then a hypocrite. I don't know, you know, what do you think about that?
No, but when did they talk about the Muslim religion? Me, from the morning, at least my background, everything, I'm a Muslim. But I can always talk and say Muslim religion is greedy.
Not greedy. I just think that like then they follow everything to the letter. And when you look, the region outside the religion come from the Middle East, right? All those countries are almost very rich, except probably for Yemen and other half of the continent. But we take Saudi Arabia, we the actual, you know, country then they make billions out of people when they go Hajj.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They develop their country. But in Africa, they go tell you, say, oh, everything is by God in power.
Left with
God,
face to
God not dey take money put on your hand. You are blessed if you wake in the morning and you're still breathing. You are blessed if you wake and you able waka. So it is up to you for use that resources there now for go get yourself what you want. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But really they slow down Africa than progress. Because people are unnecessarily comfortable with themselves. Salon you go see man, you say, by God in power, everything will be okay.
Yeah, because as you say though, the religion they slow people in a salon. Because salon, you get some department and so office them. Some man
Not just salon, all of Africa.
All of Africa, okay. You get some people, they go work. And they go work, you don't punch it, they don't the time club where they pay 5 daily pre and job. America, you go pray one.
They go fire you.
You go play what? You go say, I go just go do one laka, and walk back. You lost your job, you done.
Exactly, yeah.
You done. So it's like, they don't mind like every Sunday some man go pray, or some man sometimes pass. Juma self they go pray. Pass on them maybe so that you get them pray there or whatever they go pray. But that don't mean say they're not so Muslims. They're not Muslims. But the time not there for that because I don't know if African are the kind of work with it way.
I think at the level like we not fully understand how for utilize religion. Think about it, talk in Africa, the perception we get about religion is different from where Ukaya.
Yeah.
You know.
See, now then when they did the religion and they go. And that's all they affect with that's all they network with the people in way at least with they around we surround with the community about religion and the way then they think and the way we at least then they look like helping other people, you know. Like somebody go there now, so now a Muslim, but if you're not in Jama, there are certain things that the way they happen to you, and then they come to your rescue. You don't think so?
The Jama?
Yes, because like now, look like the small Somerset where they don't separate 1, 2, 3 Jama.
So that's they not say, you know, like you can question some of them people in their intention. If you present yourself as a religious figure, and you go after somebody else's wife or somebody else's husband, then you just make a mockery of yourself because you can't portray yourself as a religious individual, then you engage in things that way the religion they talk against. So that make a lot of them people in there, I don't get too much regard for what they do.
No, then it happened to most of the two popular religion they get in the country and even to here so they in the diaspora, especially like New Jersey, you get people the way you go see the frequent paid up members then church them, they mocks them, but like the things the way then they do socially, it not call for where you watch with the fundamental principles of the religion them. Then they do the negative part, but then they cover themselves through religion for let people then get trust and believe in them. Mm-hmm. And the thing the way then they do, you go.
So what about them pastor the way they only encourage gnosis? Is it rumors or reality?
Would they encourage like gnosis? Yeah,
because like people can talk around them. I don't know how true it is.
Yeah, because you get certain churches the way they the pastors them then they encourage gnosis them. I think
why didn't they only encourage nurses?
I think because of the level of contribution the way the nurses then they give, and that's not right.
So that's more like a strategy for
let them make the money. Just like we they say, like America, they are now the number 9 counts. Like we they talk about the mayor, now the number 9 counts, and you see now also I see where you give boku money at the end of the year they will give you women of the year or women of this, women of that. Them, but like I tell you no more, the main aims and objective of these people, some of them saying they are man of God, all the aims and objective is just to make money. So now make if at least, but you say you're not a man of God. We got an example, a friend of us, one of a friend, a get problem with a relationship. The person able make peace with him and wife because waiting do the wife they give more money than the church pass the man.
You're not able or you're not willing?
The man?
You're not able to make peace or you're not willing to make peace?
You're not willing because if they take and say, if the man and the woman, they're so tight, the man can able sense the woman say, hey, certain amount of money where they even at this ministry, we get for do something, we don't bomb picking them, they get for go college.
So the husband is more like a threat to the pastor?
Of course, yes, because he see and say the husband is very smart to advise the wife. And then it would rather let them get misunderstanding so that
the bottom line will increase.
So the woman go to eat boku money in a ministry. Yeah. It happen. So all that thing and they happen even the mocks themselves not to say no money, but some man they if a man of God not able to make peace for members within the church, when a couple them, an office in a sober ministry. Yeah. And sober ministry na fake ministry na how for each people the money no money and then for. Because if me human, you and me and my wife they come na you ministry or they come na you mocks, we get misunderstanding. You na man of God, would they stand behind you and pray behind you? You were supposed for able to make peace for we. But if you neglect not do them, then something is wrong somewhere. An officer are supposed to belong to that kind of ministry. Yeah. You know.
So anything we want to add before we round up?
Okay, yeah. So my people
Did you say they call him Felix?
Eh?
You supposed to give Felix a call.
Yeah, after we finish, because you know
one day part of the show.
Yes. So my people them as una will be the follow we up. This is Cast TV with a regular program, and today we just discuss about black struggle around the globe and bring come a lot of things them about people them na the diaspora where they are the PhD syndrome among the Leoneans them for pull is somebody don't way one come up way at least for learn more now then at the same level and not go appreciate for help and push you go up rather bring you can down. All that thing and they we get for stop around we safe way at least we come around them parts of the world now so for can look for a greener pasture. So we get for forget about them things today. So we don't talk about the religion waiting the happen. So
tell us I will post the recording because the internet is really bad right now.
Okay. We man of God them for able for make peace around people them. I mean family, friends, relationship them. But if they people then they come down a ministry, unable put them together. So that's a question with that kind of ministry then they. But we go repost everything they do so because the internet they bad it is they freeze. But we will try for repost back everybody get the full thing of what thing happen. And my family this is Cast TV will produce